Hey everybody, this is D Hunter bringing another action figure review. Today we're going to be looking at the Bandai SH Figuarts, or more specifically SH Monsterarts Alien Big Chap action figure. Now Big Chap is a nickname for the alien from the first Alien film from 1979. I didn't know that this company made a Big Chap. When I found out, I figured I had to pick him up, as I have the Figma, Mafex, NECA, and McFarlane Big Chaps. So let's take a look at the packaging here. Alien Big Chap, warning, 20th Century Fox, Toshami Nation, Bandai, Alien, SH Monsterarts. Here he is in the package. I can see his tail at the side here. Looks like it's going to be removable. He doesn't seem to have any other accessories, which is a little bit disappointing. I was really hoping for an egg, chest burster, face hugger, at least something. At the top here, SH Monsterarts, Alien Big Chap. The side, just sort of standing there. The other side, you can see into the packaging a little more. At the bottom, there is a barcode, in case that helps anybody, as well as a bunch of credits. And the back side here, here's the alien in a bunch of different poses. So with no further ado, let's open him up and see how he stacks up with the other Big Chaps. And I did end up getting two of these figures, because frankly, you can never have too many xenomorphs. Alright, now that we have this figure out of the package, here he is with all of his accessories laid out. He does come with a collector stand and two alternate hands, totaling 4 interchangeable hands. So this is the SH Monsterarts Big Chap. Pretty much it's the alien from the first Alien film, presented by SH Figuarts action figures. My biggest gripe so far about this guy, and I knew this was going to be the case, he's quite a bit smaller than I would have liked. In general, SH Figuarts are pretty much 6.0 inches tall. This guy here appears to be about that size. I have a huge NECA and McFarlane Alien and Predator collection, and that's the scale that I prefer for these guys. Like I said, I knew that going in. I still would have bought him anyway, but I wish he was a little bigger. So let's go and check out the figure. As you can see, his head here, it looks great. Got that transparent dome, got the skull underneath, those sunken in eyes, looking very creepy. I think they did an excellent job with this guy's head. Very pleased with that. Moving further down, his body moves very good. A lot of ball joints, double joints. It looks nice. The paint job. The tail, very cool looking. It's sort of segmented. It can move a lot of different ways. I like the effect it does. Looks pretty nice. Overall, visually a great figure. Just a little small for my likes. And just a closer look at his head. This thing does look fantastic. Kind of reminds you of the Newborn, but that's because the Newborn was based off this design, at least to a point. I just think the skull on the inside looks very well. The transparency is very well executed. Guy looks very nice and creepy indeed. And then here's the figure broken down as far as he can go, with all of his removable parts detached. And here are both of the Big Chaps that I got, standing together. Now let's check out his accessories. Here's his display stand. It breaks down into 3 different pieces. We've got the clamp, we've got the sort of post, then we've got the base here, and it's pretty cool. It's this Alien Big Chap. Got some green splatters all over here. On the back side, pretty hollow. Here it is fully assembled. You've got the base here. The pole can rotate on top of the base. It's also hinged. Hinged in the middle here, hinged at the top. The clamp can rotate, and of course it can open and shut to hold your figure. Now you don't really need the stand for this figure to stand up. As long as you put his tail behind him, he can lean against that, stand up no problem. I don't really need this Big Chap in an action flight pose, so I'm not really seeing too much use for the stand. And I'm not much of a stand guy anyway, so it's going to go to a huge bin of stands, never to be seen again. Now let's look at his hands. He has 2 different pairs, and they're very similar. One of them is pretty much completely flat and outstretched, and one of them the fingers are bent just a tad. Here he is with his first pair of hands. Like I said before, kind of flat and outstretched. And here's his next pair of hands. These are probably the hands I prefer more. Fingers a little bit bent. Kind of makes me think of when he was grabbing Brett's head. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and his accessories, now let's check out his height. From bottom to top, sitting at about 6.3 inches, which is going to translate to about 16 centimeters. Now, I knew SH Figuarts are a little bit smaller than what I like, about 6.0 inches tall, but I thought he would be to the 6.0 inch scale, which means he's a little bit taller than a human, but they pretty much made him the same size as the humans in their line. I guess just a little bit bigger. We will check that out later in the video. Now let's check out his articulation. Starting with his head here, of course, it can rotate from side to side. It can look up and down quite a bit there. His, fin in the back kind of goes up and down. Mouth, jaw, articulated, can open. Kind of rough to get the mouth out, just a little bit tight here. And you kind of hear it on the inside. I don't like that. Very loose in there. Once you do pull it out, like I said before, it's very tight there. I almost feel like you have to scratch the paint every time you pull it in and out. Looks good, the color's good, just very loose. Not super fond of that. Going further down, shoulders on a ball joint, then go out about that far. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. No bicep cut, but nice rotation there. Double jointed elbows, then go up this far, and they cannot rotate. Ball joint the wrists, rotate around, go pretty much any direction you'd like. Ball joint the torso. The top part can rotate just a little bit there, but it can go up and down a ton. Another ball joint lower can rotate quite a bit more. It can also go up and down, giving him a very wide range of motion in his torso here. Legs on ball joints, then go about that far. Forward, about that much. And back, really not at all. Double jointed knees, go back about that far. His foot here, you can go up and down, can rotate around, it's on a ball joint. Toe articulation, and then his tail, and this thing is really cool. You can't rotate, but it's segmented. You can pretty much have a ball joint all the way down here. All these different little pieces. It can go all the way up like so. It can swing around. It can really do anything you want it to do. Very nice execution with the tail. Next, let's check this guy out compared with some other action figures. Starting off with some other Big Chap figures. Here are the two SH Monsterarts Big Chaps in the center, next to two Figma Big Chaps on the sides. If I had known this guy would be this short, I probably wouldn't have bothered, but I think I do like him a hair more than the Figma Big Chap. These are the smallest Big Chap figures that I have. Here they are next to a couple of Mafex Big Chap figures. I really don't understand how Mafex can have such great releases like the Hush and Dark Knight Returns Batman, and they can have such shitty releases like this Mafex Big Chap. I got two of them. The one on the left works just fine. The one on the right is one of my least favorite action figures that I own. I literally look at this guy, falls apart, pick him up and move him, falls apart, arm falls off, waist falls off, fins fall off, tubes fall off. It is the most frustrating thing. His left arm just will not stay in there. I almost want to glue this guy together. Don't understand how the quality can be okay on one and just horrific on the other. Here they are next to a couple of McFarlane Toys Big Chap figures. These are the oldest Big Chap figures that I have, but they're in my preferred 7-inch scale for Alien Predator figures. Here he is with the original NECA Big Chap. This Big Chap predates NECA's Alien Series 1. Has a really nice looking skull under the dome. Here they are with NECA's Big Chap from Series 2 of their Alien line. Here they are next to a NECA all black Big Chap. This was a Kenner homage figure from a Toys R Us exclusive Big Chap vs. Predator 2-pack. And here they are next to a couple of NECA Ultimate Big Chap figures. This is a more recently updated release with a little bit better articulation. Here they are next to a couple of NECA bloodied up Big Chaps. These are the Ultimate Big Chaps with some blood splattered on them. And here they are next to a couple of NECA concept or prototype suit Big Chaps from the first film. This was the original release. Then next to the re-released version on the Ultimate body. Then next to a couple of NECA Aliens Genocide Red Hive Big Chaps. And with a couple of NECA Kenner Homage Light Blue Big Chaps. And here with a couple of NECA San Diego Comic-Con exclusive glow-in-the-dark Big Chaps. And it's actually pretty amazing how many different colored versions of the Big Chap NECA has made. Makes me think of Skittles. And here they are with a couple of Alien Isolation aliens. These are based off the Alien Isolation video game. They're nicknamed Stompy. It's not the Big Chap, but it's a very similar design. Then here they are with a couple of concept aliens from the film Aliens. These guys have a Big Chap head on the Ultimate Xenomorph body from Aliens. This is a concept before James Cameron switched to the Ridge Dome. Now I'd like to check them out, compared with some different Alien figures from each of the Alien films. Here they are with some NECA Ultimate Big Chaps from Alien. And here they are with a couple of Ultimate Xenomorphs from Aliens. Then a couple of dog aliens from Alien 3. And here with a couple of Alien Resurrection aliens. Now with a couple of Alien vs. Predator aliens. And here they are with the Pred Alien and an Alien Warrior from Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. These are some older NECA figures, and NECA has promised they're going to be making an updated version of both of these real soon. Then here they are next to a couple of Deacons from Prometheus. And here they are with a couple of Alien Covenant aliens. Now let's check them out next to a couple of Engineers from Prometheus. Here they are with a couple of NECA Ultimate Predator figures. And here they are with some human figures from NECA's various Alien and Predator lines. And finally, here they are with some of their SH Figuarts brothers and sisters. Here are 4 different human figures from the SH Figuarts lines. They're about the same size as Big Chap, and I was personally expecting the Big Chap to be just a little bit bigger than them, as the alien is bigger than humans in the film. I was expecting to be maybe 3/4 of an inch taller. A little disappointing from my point of view, but, you know. So overall, this is a pretty nice figure. My only gripe about this guy is for my overall Alien Universe collection, it's in the 7-inch scale, where the aliens are over 8 inches tall. This guy, being about 6 inches tall, doesn't quite fit in with the rest of my Alien collection. I'm probably going to end up using this guy for a young Big Chap still growing. I will say that his sculpt is completely on point. His paint job is very nice. I really like the transparent dome and skull underneath. His articulation is superb. This guy can move very well. His tail is amazing. I love the way they handled that. Just for my overall personal preferences, I'll go ahead and rate this figure a 6 out of 10. The actual figure is probably worth more than that, but that's my own personal enjoyment. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.